Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are trying out our BoxyCharm for January. I hope you guys are here for it. I'm here for it. I've got a little Mountain Zevia, a little stevia sweetened soda. Also, I have on the best shirt ever. I found this in H&M maybe a few months ago and I totally forgot that I had it, but it's got little avocados on it. Let me see, can I find one? Okay, here's a good one. But it's got avocados. It's got little tortilla chips. It's got some peppers, limes. So it's all about like guacamole. Anyway, so we're gonna jump into the box. I've obviously done a lot of my makeup, but I haven't done eyes or lips. I did take a little sneaky peeky so I know what to use. And I'm gonna show you guys everything that's in the box. You're probably familiar if you clicked on this video, but if you are not, BoxyCharm is $21 a month and it's always a really good value in my opinion, even if you don't like every single thing you get. So let's dive into this box and see what I got. The theme of this is really cute. Like, I love the aesthetic of this. Super cute and girly. So I'm going to take a couple products out that I'm not going to use because I just kind of want to jump into the makeup portion of it and then just tell you about the rest. So the first product in here is Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. I have used this. This is the Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. I actually really like Briogeo products. I think they're really good quality. And of course, there's never any sulfates, silicones, parabens, dyes, all of that stuff that you don't want in your hair care. So this is a 2-ounce bottle, so this retails for $16. So I would consider this like a travel size item. I feel like sometimes Boxy is now like skirting the rules with the whole full size product because this is definitely not like full size. It's a decent size, don't get me wrong. Definitely great for travel at your 2-ounce so you can fly with it, but honestly not a full size product. I will definitely put this to good use though. So $16 for the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. Next we have a Tatcha product, which I do think is absolutely amazing to see the brand. I would love to see more Tatcha in these boxes. That would be great. Maybe the Camellia Gold lip balm would be a good idea, just saying. I would love to see that in BoxyCharm. But this is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask, and you actually get 2 of these. So these retail for $12, so essentially you're getting $24 worth. They are a little pricey for sheet masks, but Tatcha is known for being bougie and luxurious and all that. So this is kind of like the Dewy Skin Spray, except with this you're wearing it in a mask, so you're going to soak it up. It says it has a high concentration of botanical oils and extracts to leave the skin velvety, smooth, dewy, and luminous. So I will definitely be trying these. I will probably put one in an Instagram story or a post on Instagram, so definitely be sure to follow me there if you aren't already, and you can see these guys in action. And now we're going to dive into everything else that's in the box, and this is what I'm going to be using today. So the palette I got is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. I had to kind of like check my stores and see which Tarte palettes I had. So I've got the Rainforest of the Sea, either the first one or the second one. And then there is this one. I was really hopeful that I was going to get the Sizzle palette. That was one of the options. But I got this one. I would have been a little bit more excited with that one, and I like the color scheme. This is so like plain Jane. If you like neutral shimmers, this is definitely a palette for you. This is what the palette looks like. You only get one matte, which is right here. And yeah, that's what it looks like. And it definitely looks like a really nice creamy consistency, but it's not even like deep enough to be a good transition on me. And I'm really fair. So for all skin tones, this would be troublesome. But I feel like this is the palette that you pick up to like grab a shimmer out of, and not really the palette that you do your whole eyes with. And I feel like they could have done away with this and maybe put like a split pan of mattes. So I'm going to dive into the palette before we go any further. I am going to go into that one matte shade with a fluffier brush, and we're going to try to use this as a transition. It's pretty light. I feel like one touch and it already like matted that shadow down. Do you see that? Like, this looks like a shadow that's been swatched with oily fingers many times. Why is it doing that? So that's a little interesting. I don't expect something to perform like that right away. Like, usually your oils in your fingers, what does that? I'm going to use the plastic from the palette to kind of scrape away at that. I feel like I'm not getting any shadow off of it. Okay, let's try again. Where is the pigmentation? First off, the shade is lighter than it appears. In the pan, it looks a little bit darker. And this thing, like every time you swatch it, it's just like smushes it together, it makes it look nasty. Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side because, you know, why not? Not like it's really doing anything. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's like nothing there, and I'm super fair. Yeah, I'm not loving this. So I almost started to just unbox it and then put this in a giveaway, but I'm glad I didn't because I don't want to give you guys junk. You know what I mean? Sorry, but look at that pan. Look at how, I mean, I put my finger in it twice and it looks like it's an old eyeshadow. Ugh. I'm gonna grab another crease brush that's not quite as fluffy. That one's like a really fluffy to like blend out. This one's a little smaller. So I'm gonna just try one of the shimmer shades. So we're gonna go for this guy right here. And I'm just gonna pack my brush nicely. Okay, so this is blending pretty nicely for a shimmer shadow. It's not my preference to do this, but when you've got like no other option, that's what you do. I just don't like a palette that's not balanced. Like, I will do an all matte eyeshadow look, but if I'm gonna do like an all shimmer look, I'm just gonna grab like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow or something and blend that out by itself. Those can be really pretty looks, but if I'm really doing an eye look, I'm gonna use mattes. I just can't get over how bad that matte is. What the heck? So this is actually performing really well blended out. I'm actually kind of surprised. And Tarte's really, really good at making shimmery, metallic-y, glittery eyeshadows. I feel like that's their forte. But they probably need to work on the mattes, you know? That's not to say that this is horrible, but, you know, I like a balanced palette. I'm going to use this Sigma Precision Round P82, and I'm going to go into this darkest shade right here. Oops. This one may be a little too dense. I don't know. Thought that would actually be nice. I'm going to go back to my first brush. I'm kind of dusting it off and just try to blend this. That one shade blends out really great, and the others not so much. Now I'm just going to use my finger. I'm just going to pick one of these. I think I'm going to go for this guy down here with my finger and apply it to the lid. We're going to go to the next item. This is the Starlux Black Ultra Luxe Longwear Eye Pencil. Okay. Also, I didn't tell you the price of the palette. The retail price of the palette is $36. And then this pencil goes for $19. Anyway, so let's see what color we got. Oh, it's in that horrible plastic. So here's our pencil. I usually would not use a black eyeliner just because I have too many. But there's what it looks like. We're gonna try to rescue this look a little bit. I'm gonna smudge it. Okay, I'm gonna take a small brush and smudge that out. I'm gonna try it in the waterline because why not? I'm wiping it off though since I got some eyeshadow on it.
It says it expands into a mechanical eye pencil. What does that mean? You twist it up, that's expanding. Intensely pigmented, delivers beautiful color that lasts all day. We'll see. Easy to extend and retract. Okay, so makes application and continuous use seamlessly easy without ever having to sharpen. That's every twist up pencil.
Woo! I've gotten salty because of that palette. I'm sorry. It's not really applying to the waterline where it looks like it's actually adhering. So I don't think it's going to be a long laster there, but we'll give it a shot and see. So there is the look. I just kind of like deepened up that area. I'm going to quickly throw on some mascara to finish the eye look off. Some kind of look. Alright, so there are my eyes. I finished off with Dior Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara, one of my favorites. Just a light coat, nothing too heavy on the eyes. And you can see my lash line looks a little fuller from the liner. The liner actually seems pretty alright. I wanted to check. It's actually been about 10 minutes since I put that on. And it's holding up so far pretty well in the waterline. You know, keeping it looking dark. So let's go on to the very last item. Okay, so the very last item is an Ofra liquid lipstick, which I'm really excited about. So it's the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Havana Nights. It looks like that. And these retail for $20. Basically the price of the box. Let's put this bad boy on. So there is Havana Nights. These shades are always funny to me. Like this is a like berry red and it's just a little hint of berry, but it's like it tries so hard to be opaque, but it just doesn't quite make it. I think when it dries down though, it will be fine. I did kind of layer up a little bit and it feels really great. It feels super light on the lips, and I low-key always really like a dark kind of vampy lip on myself, even though I don't wear them very often. It's not what my mind like tells me to wear. I don't like, ooh, I want to wear vampy. Not often, but when I do, I'm like, ooh, I like this. This box is definitely not one of my favorites, I have to say that. I'm probably most excited for the lip and for the Tatcha face mask, but even these two together is like a $44 value. So I'm still getting my money's worth. This palette's not doing it for me, and let me swatch a few that I didn't use, but these are the other colors, or some of the colors in the palette that I didn't swatch. Honestly, they're kind of underwhelming. Like I feel like you can get this out of a lot of things. I could totally get these type of shimmers from a drugstore. I wouldn't personally pay $36 for this. I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. I would go for something where I've got a bigger mixture of colors and I can create an entire look just using one palette. And really turned off by the way that this matte shade performs. Like, the color is almost non-existent, and then like it literally looks like this has been touched 300 times. I'm going to do something special with products that I don't like in the future, so be on the lookout. If you'd like to see a video of things that I've tested and I would not recommend, let me know, because I have something in the works that I think is going to be fun. Let's do that in the future, but this is probably going to go there, unfortunately. I think with this Sizzle palette, I just would have been happier overall, and this honestly didn't perform as good as I thought it would. I still thought it would be a pretty decent palette. So yeah, a little bummed about that. But like I said, all in all, it's still a great value. I'm still going to pay $21 a month regardless, because I think it's a great deal. And I definitely will get some use out of this as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me unbox and try on some of my BoxyCharm items. I will link them down below if you want to check it out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a thumbs up if you do enjoy videos of this nature, and I will continue to do them. Also, drop me some comments below and let me know what other type of videos you would like to see. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Okay, I'm just gonna, I hate this plastic, I hate it. It broke into pieces. I just realized that I didn't contour my nose or put on highlight.